So what do you feel is coming in the future? Because we have a lot of people that are talking about the future, and with your abilities, you must have gotten some views of the future, downloads, whatever you want to call it.
Well, I will tell you that it's not just from my abilities that I know, but also from what I was told, or what we were all told at Mom Talk, which all of it has come true point by point from then till now. It's a very large scenario, which we're seeing happening now on so many different angles. They're already started it, and that is a staged alien invasion, where they use the Blue Beam project, which creates multidimensional holographic images in the sky, in your home, in your mind, so that you think Jesus is talking to you, Buddha, Muhammad, what have you. And it talks about, the Book of Revelation, the rapture, all of these things, which the Book of Revelation, of course, as you may know and your listeners may know, is a fabrication. It was designed by the Illuminati in the 300 AD by the Piso family, and that script is being brought to fulfillment now. And what we have seen recently in the skies of Norway, over Russia, Canada, all of those are blue beam holographic images projecting asteroids, lights, images, so that people will think that really, the second coming of Christ is here, or that an alien invasion is coming. This alien invasion will look real. They have perfected the holograms so that you can actually pick them up on radar. It can actually produce sounds and tones so that it sounds like there's a attack going on. Then they will have a savior race come to dispel or chase away this attacking race, by the way, whom we will never see who they are. And this savior race will be reptilian in nature, and they will proclaim that they were the originators of life on Earth, and that they were the first ones here, and that we are actually their descendants. So it's like, Daddy's coming home. And they will prove genetically through DNA testing that we have their genetics, which we do. And that will, of course, pull them into being our Savior. Then they will have the staged second coming of Christ, which that's why the Shroud of Turin is a big deal again right now all of a sudden. And they're proving that it's true. In fact, just the other day there was a story that said there's a face on the backside of the shroud that they never had seen before in all these centuries. That proves it's not a fake at all. And the Hebrew University scientists in Jerusalem have found pollen samples in the shroud that prove it was 2,000 years old, and that the pollen could have only come from the Middle East at that time. So all of these things that they're proving is to show that this cloned Christ is going to come back, and in order to prove that he is Christ, they will match his blood, the DNA from his body, from his blood, to the blood on the Shroud of Turin, which will match identically. You see, but it's a clone. And
yeah.
And so we'll have a savior race. They'll have this new Christ coming. He will proclaim the New World Order as his new holy empire, wrap everything up, impose a new world religion, and you have a bunch of mind control robots on the earth, literally doing everything they're told by this Christ figure and the Illuminati, whom he will proclaim as his holy descendants.
Right. Well, it sounds like, absolutely a fantasy of the New World Order for sure. Let me ask you, do you believe that we're also going, Earth and the human race through a transition at this time around 2012 in which we are entering, another level, call it, the fourth dimension or fifth or sixth?
No, absolutely not. That's all mind control programming. In fact, the Mayan calendar is in a circle because where it ends in 2012, it picks up again on the 22nd of December that year. In fact, the Mayan priests, Mayan elders laugh at all of this, and one of them actually said that on December 21st, 2012, that's when all things supposed to end. He said the next day he's going to wake up, have his coffee, watch TV just like he did all the other days. He said nothing is going to change as far as the calendar. The Mayan calendar has ended several times in the past, and the world is still here. It has to do with sunspot activity and not with the end of civilization. The Illuminati and the New World Order take these bizarre religious ideas from different cultures, and they create programming from them in order to instill fear in the public, so that people who are afraid will do whatever they're told. And that's why they made that movie 2012, which was absolutely bizarre. And they have all these new age materials. The world's not coming to an end. I guarantee you that 2013 will come and 2014 will come. And the whole thing is that date is the Illuminati agenda for total world domination. That's